I'm fine, guys. I'm fine. There's something that I really want to tackle, and that is this group of people that is so common in our society who are doing just fine. Yeah, that's sketchy. Let me go over a little bit of how precarious being just fine really is. There's different levels to this, like there's emotional fine, financially fine, and there's all sorts of different ways we can look at this that could definitely affect how fine we are and how precariously we're on this edge. We might be looking at we're fine based off of like where we have been, right? I'll do money, but it can be emotion. So let's say this is a nice regular, money buffer. This could be a few thousand, whatever your buffer is. And fine usually lives right in there. The problem, obviously, is what if something just doesn't work out all of a sudden? Of course, we can also come up out of this. It's just, it could go either way. Now we start to gain on debt. And then here, this is tragedy. We do not want to go into tragedy. This is kind of like a downward spiral. Debt helps bring you down. And the things that go around falling off of this fine line is things that can drag you further down into a bad state. And then this is where we have to help people again. The great part about being able to say, I'm fine, is it's safe. You're paying the bills, you're keeping off of people's radar as somebody that like needs help, and so that's nice. You're just stable enough to be ignored. It keeps the peace, which is great. Although fine could be a slow version of giving up because you're not pulling out of it either. We try to stay here forever. This is sketchy. This is like if you're pulled over on the side of the freeway in the desert and you've got gas and your AC is running and it's holding stable and you got a few bottles of water and like some food and a little salt. Although what happens when like one thing there changes and all of a sudden you need help? This is why I'm really wanting to lock in and help get people that are doing fine to do better than fine, to have that extra oomph in life. And I want to show something right here. So let's say somebody that's doing fine, but like they're lonely. They, just don't quite have their wits about them every day. They're not showing up 100% because they're not feeling 100%. They're feeling a lot lower than where they really are performing at. And so they're fine. If there's a way to get these people out, have them bump around a bit in life, do some small talk, maybe phone some friends, reach out and go to friends, take a bus to some friends. Whatever you gotta do to keep social and to keep your circle close to you is gonna be helpful with being honest with yourself of where fine is, and then also help get you out, because people, especially people that are doing better, they're gonna have ideas to help get you through growth phases onto your next plateaus, which are gonna be higher than when you're at right now. And obviously this can be uneven, but let's look right here. If our buffer line is right here, all we have to do is go up just a little bit more past fine, just a little bit more, and we could start getting into investments. They don't have to all be financial investments, but these are going to help reciprocate and build us higher up into massive capabilities, because as we start to go up, we gain more and more agency and more capability. And y'all are some super capable people. You can literally pull out of the drudges of hell in 2026, right? And pull up to the level of just fine. And this is just a stepping stone. This is like if you're climbing a mountain and you're going through this huge growth phase, it's nice to get up on top of a ledge. Like, oh, thank goodness. I'm fine, guys. I'm fine. Oh. But then eventually, you're gonna wanna stand up from there and grab onto the next part of success in your life and continue your growth phase up. We don't wanna pitch a tent on the little ledge on the side of the mountain when we still have 100 feet to go. Let's go ahead and finish this 100 feet. And there's a nice, I'm gonna blow this up so you can see what it looks on top of this ledge right here, right? So here's your climb up. You're like, oh my God, it's so hard. And then here's fine, right? Right here is fine. It's a little checkpoint. Checkpoints are awesome. Like literally you were down here in life and you were scraping around and you got a little better and things got a little easier. and now you're at a break point, right? These are amazing, and it's good to recognize when you're on a break point and not beat yourself up for being at a break point. Like, it's amazing that you're at a place where nobody needs to come in and try and assist you, save you, help you. You are maintaining, although this is still a precarious spot. What we want to do is go like this. And there's like literally, there's like a playground up here, and maybe like a roller coaster, and there's a nice house, and you got a car up here that works well. And so we just need to get a little bit higher, and then we're finer. And what's cool about this is an area that we can maintain a lot easier. This is an area where we can really have fulfillment in our lives because we have things going a lot easier for us, and now we're able to give back, and now we're able to invest in areas of our life that we weren't able to on this little precarious edge because we were just fine. We're just going to work. We're doing our career. We're doing the thing. We're taking care of our relationships. We're taking care of ourselves just enough. And now we're up on this area where we can actually really play around. And it's nice up there. The air is cooler. It's great. What could keep us in this precarious, fine area right here? And a bunch of empathy requests. If we're depleted of our empathy, then we're not able to give into life and help bring us up by bumping around with good people and having small talk and being excited. We're depleted. We're empty. We're literally on the edge of going down, possibly. And people might sense that and they don't want to grab on. They want to kind of finish their climb, right? They want to stay where they're at. And so it's very crucial in this area. If you see somebody who's doing just fine, maybe ask them like, what else? What could we do to get you past that? Like, what could we do to get you to great? How can we work together? Like, how could we compete with the people around us? We're on the same team as people that are not billionaires. Here's like a billionaire. And they're not always so happy, okay? As long as you could somehow bring joy with you up here, that's gonna be hard to do. But they don't typically wanna help. You know, it's like misery needs company, and so they're all like rich and miserable up there, and they're not gonna come down and help us come up much. So we gotta kinda, if we're right here, here's us, or we're right here, here's us, or we're right here. Let's help push this guy up. Let's help pull this guy up, and we can all hang out in a great space. There's so much space here. There's so much money that is capable. We need to pull it away from the millionaires. Actually, millionaires are great. We need to pull it away from the billionaires and all these people that have all this massive amount of wealth, and we need to help funnel it towards people that are going after their personal legend. Get anybody that's climbing up this ladder, we need to help pull them up so that they could be fine and then we could get them to greatness. And let me tell you what, there's this thing that I call calculated generosity. And this is a rough one for me to sink in. Calculated generosity is if people are just down here and they're like diving off the edge, right? They're like, I'm out, bro. I don't know particularly how to help people that are like literally jumping off of the cliff of life here. I don't know how to help them. And so what I want to do with my limited capabilities of assistance on this earth is I am going to give it to this person here, and unfortunately I can't give it to everybody, right? I also got to give it to myself. And so I can't give it to everyone. And so I only give to the people that I believe are trying, the people that have the capabilities, because these are the people that I want to pull up. These other people, if their calculated generosity includes people that do need help, like these people really do need help. I just don't know how to help them. I don't know how to help everyone. And so if somebody else, this is what's great about us helping each other in a community, we could pull people out from the bottom of the depths if that's what you really want to do. You know, you could aim your calculated generosity wherever you want, which is great. It's a lot of agency. Click the like button and shoot me a follow so that you can see more videos like this. We're just diving in, we're getting going, and there's a lot to go over, and it's gonna be freaking awesome. And so I'm stoked to get it on this damn white pad. So thank you so much. Have a great day.